What's up guys, Steve here. This video is a little bit different. I'm going to be responding to comments and helping you guys find money, to help you find rental programs, utility programs, whatever it is that you're asking for in the comments, because I'm seeing a ton of them every single video asking, what about my city, my county, my state? Is there anything available? And of course, there's literally hundreds of them. I can't get to them all. So what I decided to do for today's video is I'm just going to be looking at the last video that I posted. I'm going to look in the comments section and I'm going to pull a couple of them out and I'm just going to look them up right now. I can't guarantee you I'm going to be able to find anything. I'm just going to do my best and see what I pull up. And I'm not going to go into depth on these. I'm simply going to pull up the articles. I'm going to put links in the description below. So everything I'm going to be referencing, look in the description. I'm going to have links to all of them so you can read them for yourself. Like I said, I'm not going to go into depth. I'm just going to briefly take a look at it, give you a quick overview and let you know what's available, because I see a lot of people saying, I don't think anything's available in my city or my county or my state. And I know that's not the case, because $150 billion was allocated to state and local government funding for programs. And they're saying a lot of it hasn't even been touched. So let's dive in. But before we do, if you like and appreciate that I'm taking time out to help out the community, be sure to smash the like button. It helps out the channel. Like buttons, comments, and sharing videos out to anybody who might need to see them helps out my channel. And also be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you're not a regular viewer, so that way you can get these updates and we can try to help you out. And also be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. All right, guys, so we're going to go through the video that I just posted a couple hours ago. If you didn't look at it, go ahead and check it out there where I provide you guys with some updates. But I'm going to go through the comments and I'm just going to pull out a couple where people are requesting some updates. So the first one here is from Lamont Booker. What about New Jersey? We need help. Are they passing out money for rent, food, or stimulus or unemployment funds? So the first article that I pulled up here, it says, New Jersey Republicans seek special session to address pandemic relief funds. And I have written down here a note that New Jersey yesterday decided that they were going to discuss what to do with the remaining $300 million they have in funds. So they're considering using it for small business assistance. So know that New Jersey does have a lot of money unused that they're sitting on. Also, let's see here. I pulled up why a program to help struggling small landlords through the pandemic has been a dud. So there actually is a program, this article says, to help out landlords and to help out tenants with rent assistance. However, they're saying a lot of people have not utilized it. New Jersey set aside $25 million this summer to help struggling small landlords. In addition to that, it says that Murphy announces an additional $60 million for small businesses in grants, and that was published November 11th. So another recent thing for small businesses. So there's actually a lot of programs happening in New Jersey to help out New Jerseyans. Links to all of those articles in the descriptions below. Keep in mind the fact that if you're not eligible for these programs, but you see something locally that's available, I still would call them and contact them and then ask them, is there anything available for me specifically? Say, I'm not a small business, but I'm looking for rental assistance, utility aid, food programs, whatever the case is, because chances are they might know what other programs are available too. All right, next comment is from Davina Drayton, who said, hi Steve, thank you so much for everything you do. You are a blessing to a lot of us. You guys are very welcome. That's the purpose of this channel. I was unemployed and lost everything back in 2009. So when I saw this happen with tens of millions of Americans hurting, it really struck a chord with me, and I really just want to be able to help, and I'm trying to do my best to use my channel to do that. So when you guys say that you're getting assistance and this is a blessing, that's actually a blessing for me as well to hear that, because that's what I'm trying to accomplish here. But let's get back to the information. The question says, if you have any information on Hillsborough County in Tampa, Florida for rental and utility assistance, please advise. Thanks again, Steve. Once again, you're welcome. And I like this because it's very specific. Hillsborough County, we can look that up. Tampa, Florida, rental and utility assistance. So I actually looked that up and I was able to find something. Link in the description below to the article. It says, as the deadline approaches, unpaid Florida CARES Act funds prompt worries from leaders. They actually are saying they have a lot of leftover funds that they're trying to figure out what to do. And in the article, they talk about some of the things they've already done. It says, Kathy Castor, a Democrat from Tampa, says Hillsborough County has already paid out $257 million in small business grants, in rent and utility assistance and other relief programs created from the CARES Act. She couldn't be more proud. So a lot is already happening there. Be sure to take a look at what's going on in Hillsborough County. And it says, it has been a lifesaver for families across Tampa and Hillsborough County, she says. So be sure to take a look at that link in the description below. Like I said, make sure if there's any contacts in there, reach out to them and see what's available. And even if they don't have any more left for that specific program or whatever, they might know of other programs or other people you can reach out to. So that is for Hillsborough County. Next comment comes from Southern Girl, the real one. Hello, Steve. Do you have any information on grants, programs, or any help in the state of Georgia? Thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure that there's stuff going on in Georgia. I want to say I covered something in one of my previous videos, so be sure to take a look at those and see if there's anything available. I usually provide information in the descriptions, but let's take a look here. I looked up some stuff in Georgia. I've got 2 articles in the description below. There's links, and my notes on them say they have provided $22 million in rental assistance, and in one of the articles it shows a lot of what they've already provided thus far. This first one says $22 million in pandemic relief available for renters and homeowners in Atlanta. The next one says Georgia communities hoping for more federal pandemic relief funding. And a segment from one of the articles reads that the city of Atlanta received $88 million via the CARES Act for federal government marquee pandemic relief funds. Atlanta is spending some $22 million on rents, mortgages, and utility assistance to stop evictions. So there are programs out there assisting people in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Okay, Cynthia Liggins says, never any help in Indiana, they just won't help us. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can find anything in Indiana. And it looks like I did find an article. It says there are rental assistance programs. Here's a link to the article. It actually came out November 5th. Southern Indiana organization accepting applications for rental assistance programs. So there is rental assistance programs. Be sure to contact them, like I said, to find out what other programs they have. Maybe there's utility, food, other sorts of assistance there. So there's some stuff for Indiana. Next comment, Wall Street Trader 2020. And he says, don't you have anything for the poor state like Kentucky who needs it more? Well, so I went ahead and I looked up Kentucky and I found 2 articles that discuss some of the programs that have been made available to them. One of them, it says, offers utility relief programs, SNAP programs, grocery money for missed school meals, along with food, housing, and rental assistance. So you're going to find those in one of the articles. I think it's this one right here that says Bashir announces between $200 to $335 million in CARES Act funding to address unemployment insurance trust fund loans. If it's not this one, check out the other link. Like I said, there's 2 in the description below. And here's a segment from one of the articles that reads, in addition to that, it says they have dedicated funding across the state government in areas of testing, local city and county governments, health departments, education, and caring for long-term residents, among other areas. So these are some of the areas that are getting funding as well. So there actually is stuff in Kentucky. Be sure to look into it. Kathy King says, what about North Carolina? Where's help here, Steve? So I went ahead and looked up North Carolina, and I came up with this search. I'm going to show you guys really quick that came up in the Google News, and I looked up rental assistance, and it looks like they've had rental assistance program pop up, but the funding is running out, so I'm not sure if it's still available. My notes say there was a rental program created about 1 month ago, and it looks like the funding is running low if it's not already gone. Additionally, there was a utility assistance program. Not sure if it's still available. Check the link below. And it looks like I pulled up an article. The segment says application period closing for North Carolina Hope Rent and Utility Assistance Program, written November 10th. So that was about, like 2 weeks ago. So you're going to want to look into that. If I were you, I would go ahead and contact them and see if the program is still available. If it's not, see what other programs are available in North Carolina to assist you at this time. Next, 9 Deuce asks, what about St. Louis, Missouri on the $1,000 stimulus checks? Yes, it was proposed, I'll put a link in the description below, that when the unemployed exhaust their state benefits, that they would receive a $1,000 stimulus check to help them after their benefits are gone. Now, I haven't heard any updates on that. However, I know there is a lot going on in St. Louis, and they are sitting on a pile of money. And I think I've actually covered them twice in previous videos, so be sure to check those out. And be sure to go to Google News and look up what assistance is available, what specifically you're looking for, because there is a lot going on in St. Louis. Next question comes from Cesar Vitali. Where is the money in McHenry County, Illinois? So I went ahead and looked them up, and I was able to find out that it looks like this month the county has shut back down and they're closing a lot of businesses. So as a result, they're looking to provide assistance to small businesses. Link in the description below to that article. It reads, Lake and McHenry counties in Illinois to implement pandemic resurgence mitigation. So it goes through what they're going to be doing, what they're going to be shutting down for businesses, but then it also discusses some of the assistance they're going to provide as they shut businesses down. So link in the description below to that article. You might need to look further to see if you're looking specifically for rental assistance or other programs, but that's the first thing that I saw that popped up. All right, guys, so this is going to be the last comment I'm going to be responding to in this video, but let me know if you'd like to see me continue to do this, where I just respond to people's comments and help put them in the right direction to help find assistance for specific programs. And like I said, the more detail, the better. I can find out specifically if you're looking for rental aid, food aid, stimulus checks in your county, city, or state. But the last question, let's go ahead and take a look here. It's from Valley Raymond, who says, what about Louisiana, Steve? Talk about Louisiana, please. So I went ahead and I actually looked up Louisiana, and I found a couple of articles and found out they actually had a rental assistance program that just ended last week. So want to emphasize, you want to make sure that you're up to date on what's happening in your city, county, and state, as they've got a lot of programs that are available for a limited time. And it says, my notes read, there was a $2,000 rental assistance program that ended Friday. And the program, even though it ended, I would recommend that you guys reach out to them still and see if maybe there's some other assistance they have available to you, or if they know of other programs that you can take advantage of. In addition to that, I have a link to another article down below that says there's going to be some FEMA disaster relief assistance coming as well, I guess for the hurricanes. So be sure to know what's coming out for you if you're in Louisiana. All right, you guys, so I know this video was a little bit different, but I wanted to help you out in finding some local government funding for states, counties, and cities. So hopefully this was helpful. If you liked it and appreciated it, let me know in the comments, and also be sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel. And if you guys are new here to the channel and you would like to see more of this or stay up to date on anything going on with unemployment, stimulus, just finances and our economy in general, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can get notified right away. Right now, I'm pretty much uploading videos on a daily basis, as there's always new news coming out. And also be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Take care. Have a blessed evening. This is Steve.